I was a single mother, and I'd had a very bad experience because I had been abandoned. This was the early 70s. And in the early 70s, women marriages kept together no matter what. So I became a social outcast immediately. And I had no money, and I had nothing, and no alimony, nothing. And so I was working, and I started working, and I found a job that I loved, was at Radio Canada Radio, and fell in love with public broadcasting. And so I was given then shows to produce. And one year in 1974, I was given an afternoon show, 4 hours live. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to build a magazine. So I used to read magazines. And in those days at Radio Canada and CBC, there were cultural shows, news shows, uh, sports. Everything was divided. So I developed a program which was a magazine which covered every area. And I hired four researchers, interviewers in four different areas to cover everything. One of them was Bernard, because he was a teacher, but he knew the community services extremely well of the Ottawa area where the station was broadcasting. And so on a Friday night, he called me at home and invited me to go to a concert the following Friday. And I said, thank you very much, Bernard, but I don't date men that I work with. When I went to work on Monday, there was an envelope on my desk, and it was his resignation letter.
You've got to be kidding.
So I went to the room where the researchers were all sitting, and I said, Bernard, can I see you in my office, please? So I'm sitting at my desk in my office, and Bernard is standing in front of me. I said, have you seen our ratings? You can't resign.
Exactly.
And he looked at me and he said, I have to. I'm going to be marrying you. And he walked out.
That sounds like a television show, never mind.
Well, he resigned and he left.